The University of Lethbridge was founded in 1967. While no one involved in its inception could have predicted what it would become, the university's founder set into motion a chain of events that has changed the landscape of southern Alberta, both physically and culturally, setting the stage for a story that is still unfolding today. And, like any good story, this one begins right here at home. Part of the Blackfoot Confederacy, the Lethbridge area has a rich history for First Nations people and was an important trading post for early American and European settlers. A historic mining community, Lethbridge has strong agricultural ties that helped establish the city's population and economy. As the city grew, so did the need to provide educational opportunities for residents. Bolstered by the success of university programs offered at the Lethbridge Junior College, a forward-thinking group of citizens sought to establish a university in Lethbridge. The culmination of years of effort by a dedicated group of individuals, the much-anticipated University of Lethbridge was officially established on January 1st, 1967. In September of that same year, 650 students attended the first day of classes at the Lethbridge Junior College campus. The same determination that established a university in southern Alberta also secured the university's first piece of art for what is now one of the largest and most important art collections in Canada. Created by Canadian sculptor Sorel Etrog, Moses was commissioned for Expo 67 and donated to the U of L that same year by the Bronfman family. Today, the sculpture stands in the stairwell of the Centre for the Arts, the first in a collection that now numbers more than 14,000 pieces. In an era defined by freedom and liberation, the fledgling University of Lethbridge wanted to be autonomous, and establishing a separate campus was the first step. At the time, the west bank of the Old Man River was a blank canvas, and the visionaries behind the U of L saw infinite possibilities across the river. After months of debates and dialogue, protests and even arrests, the site was approved, making the university the first major development on the west side of Lethbridge. The official sod turning took place in the fall of 1969, beginning work on what is now University Hall. Designed by renowned Canadian architect, the late Dr. Arthur Erickson, the building is still considered quite radical in design and sets the U of L apart in architectural and academic circles alike. After years of planning and construction, University Hall opened its doors in 1972. Unveiled at the official opening of the West Side campus, the aperture sculpture measures more than 20 feet tall and, like its namesake, provides an opening through which light travels. Located at the original geographical centre of the campus, this architectural landmark captures light as the sun rises and sets over the rolling coulees, illuminating our campus and giving life to the university's motto, Fiat Lux, which is Latin for "Let there be light" and refers metaphorically to the illumination that comes from research and learning. Today, the aperture is an enduring symbol for U of L alumni. The U of L has an official shield that draws inspiration from the vastness and simplicity of the southern Alberta landscape. The shield features a golden sun on a blue sky, bringing prominence to the university's official colours of blue and gold. While student athletes were proudly wearing these colours to represent the university in a variety of sports, in 1972 it was announced that all athletic teams would be the pronghorns, named after a species native to southern Alberta. The pronghorn is known for its incredible speed and endurance and can overcome obstacles insurmountable to other species. As part of the university's 40th anniversary celebrations in 2007, the university unveiled its official mascot, Luxie. What started small was quickly growing. Campus was expanding thanks to the addition of new buildings. Satellite campuses were established in Calgary and later Edmonton, and the student population continued to climb with new programs being added. In 1986, the first students convocated with graduate degrees in education. Other master's programs were established shortly thereafter, and the first graduate with a PhD from the U of L crossed the stage in 2004. That student is Dr. Robin Gibb, who today is a professor of neuroscience at the University of Lethbridge and a recent inductee into the Alumni Honour Society. Once you successfully conclude your academic journey, you will have the opportunity to participate in Convocation, a ceremony that dates back to the Middle Ages, steeped in academic tradition. The mace held by the Chief Marshal represents the institution's authority to grant degrees. Unique to the U of L, one end features three elements: mortarboard, gavel, and open book, symbolising academia, the Board of Governors, and the General Faculty's Council, while the other end features a globe set in pronghorn antlers, representing the mascot and the universality of knowledge. The academic dress of the University of Lethbridge is also unique to the institution. A common black gown and mortarboard are worn by all undergraduate and master's students, but the undergraduate or master's degree an individual has earned is represented by different colours and patterns on the borders and linings of the hoods. Doctor of Philosophy graduates wear a royal blue gown with blue velvet facings and chevrons, outlined in bright gold piping, and a blue beefeater with a bright gold tassel. The regalia of the University Chancellor, President, Board of Governors Chair, and honorary degree recipients also include blue and gold elements, proudly demonstrating their connection to the U of L. Wanting to recognise outstanding alumni from the growing ranks of graduates of the university, the U of L Alumni Association established the Alumnus of the Year Award. Recipients are chosen based on exemplary individual qualities, excellence in their field, national or international reputation, and the impact or benefit of their work to the community at large. Honorees are presented with a miner's lantern, an artefact of the early history of the area that represents the illumination of knowledge as a guiding light. Look to these individuals and the recipients of honorary degrees conferred by the university as exemplars of what an education can enable you to contribute to your profession and your community. Through the years, the U of L has remained committed to the community, which includes many First Nations, Métis and Inuit groups. We also respect the fact that our university rests on traditional Blackfoot land. Recognising the university's commitment, Elder Bruce Wolfchild gave the U of L a traditional Blackfoot name, Sacred Buffalo Stone. The story of Sacred Buffalo Stone is memorialised on a plaque located in the atrium of University Hall. As the U of L family grows, new traditions emerge. In 2012, the Fate Lux ring, designed by a student, was introduced as the official alumni ring of the University of Lethbridge. Cast in sterling silver, the Fate Lux ring symbolises the memories, traditions and pride that tie U of L alumni together. When you graduate, you will be given the opportunity to get a Fate Lux ring. In celebration of the 50th anniversary in 2017, University Tartan was unveiled. Initiated and designed by U of L alumni, the tartan design is inspired by Convocation and the grand accomplishment it signifies. Also in 2017, a university song was released. Let It Shine On was written by alumnus John Ward Hammond. It captures the spirit and essence of the U of L. Together, the stories and traditions shared with you today have resulted in a university that is as much a product of southern Alberta as the fescue grasses that blanket the Cooley landscape. As you begin your academic journey here today, you are joining the more than 42,000 alumni who came before you, together with the countless faculty, staff and community members who have each played an important role in the university's story over the last half century. And now, it's your turn.